What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Oh wow, we have not done these guys in a long time. We're coming back to Megaherz. Yes, indeed. Megaherz Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Java Devil want to see me react to this song by Megaherz, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna give it my best shot with a tune called Miststück. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Vakken TV. Oh boy, all right. And the video has 2,500 views. Not gonna get you there, sorry. Look, I'm sure the song is fine. I'm sure the video's fine. I'm just saying 2,500 views is not going to get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Megaherz, Miststück, or Miststück, I don't know how to pronounce that quite. Miststück, live at Vakken Open Air 2012. Cool. I know it's only a 4-minute and 12-second video, but I was told by Java Devil to start at 6 seconds, which is right where we're at, and I was supposed to stop at 3:55. So. Okay, I mean, look, I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I'm just following. Look, this is what the requester wanted. I'm just giving the requester what the requester wants. So that's all there is to it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Mal schön Gas! Danke, Wacken!
Und ausgespuckt zu lang, zu viel geschluckt, betrogen, zur Schnecke gemacht, belogen und ausgelacht, verführt und angehört, versetzt und abgetört, verzehrt und ausgeschwitzt, entdeckt und abgebläst, im Ende verhungert und verendet, die beste Zeit verschwendet, ja, und eine. Du bist ein Miststück! Du bist ein Stück! Ja, aber hallo!
Hallo,
Du bist ein Miststück! Jawohl! Ein Stück! Geküsst!
Okay, someone's gonna have to explain this to me. It looks like he's in a ring. Like those look like ropes in a ring, and I see turnbuckles. they have boxing or wrestling at Wacken. Man, they just have everything, don't they? And what's he doing in the ring? Dear Lord. Song feels good. I like the energy. I like the drive. The chunkiness in the guitar really helping to push the song forward, along with the kick, obviously. Drummers, primarily responsible for that, driving the song forward with the feel, but guitar and bass will always add to it and always contribute to it. And I'm hearing that happening in the guitar for sure. The chunky pattern he's got going, that jada, yeah, really nice. Digging that. Vocally, very fitting. Very fitting. Nothing over the top with the vocals. Everything just sounds like it belongs. And at the end of the day, isn't that what you want the song to have? Don't you want everyone in the band to sound like their part belongs in that particular song at that particular time? Yeah, obviously, yes. That is what it should be. But you'd be amazed how many bands will lose sight of that. You'd be shocked how many bands lose sight of that. And the band completely becomes geared towards one person in the band. Usually the vocalist or the guitarist. One of the two. It's funny how that works. I don't know why that happens, but it does happen on occasion. So anyway, let's keep going here.
Und infiziert, gehasst und observiert, betrogen und ausgelacht, verbrannt und kalt gemacht, verführt und dann verletzt, berührt und ausgeschwert mein Bett, umsonst beschmutzt, verdreht und ausgenutzt, geblendet, verhungert und verendet, die beste Zeit verschwendet. Wo seid ihr? Du bist ein Miststück! Du bist ein Stück. Jetzt hier. Du bist ein. Jawohl. Und ihr. Ein Stück. Aber hallo. Am Bass unser unvergleichlicher Benz. Ich kann nicht ohne dich sein. Ich kann nicht mit dir. Kann ich allein sein. Miststück, ich hasse dich.
No, it's the bass.
Ich kann nicht ohne dich sein. Ich kann nicht mit dir. Kann ich allein sein. Fick dich, Gott verdammte.
I thought that I thought the 1 to 5 to 1 to 5 pattern, I thought that was track. And then they pan to the bass player. Thank God they did that. Pan to the bass player, and he's way up on the neck. And I'm like, okay, that explains it. That explains that tone. That explains the sound. Plus, obviously, he's adding a very, very light distortion patch to it as well, more than likely, to give it that unique sound. Love that. Love that. I'm glad to see that they were able to get that effect and get what they needed to get out of the song without having to rely on track to do it. That was really nice. Really, really cool. Is it wrong of me that I desperately want to see this lead vocalist climb up the turnbuckle and just, suicide a dive into the crowd? Is it wrong of me, or plancha or moonsault or whatever? Is it wrong of me that I really want to see the lead vocalist do this? I mean, I don't know why, but I really want to see that happen. I hope it does. That'll just put the cherry on top, man. It's a pretty good performance, if I'm being honest. As far as stage energy goes, there really isn't a whole lot happening from the instrumentalists. It's all being done by the lead vocalist, and I'm really curious. I mean, why is the lead vocalist in that ring when he should be with the band? You know what I mean? Is this planned? Is this part of the show? Is there a particular reason why he has to be in the ring? Or is he just choosing to be in the ring and he's leaving the band behind? I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's got to be a reason for this. There has to be. Because if there's not, I don't know how that's going to affect the score. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, let's keep going. facing the crowd and doing that, man.
Geblendet, verhungert und
Roger!
verdorben. Ich weiß genau schon morgen will ich dich wieder zurück. Du bist ein, aber hallo und ihr, du bist ein Stück. Und die goldene Mitte, du bist ein, jetzt hier wieder, ein Stück. Jawohl, hallo, du bist ein, die Mitte, ein Stück. Jawohl, noch einmal. Du bist ein. Danke, Wacken. Ein Stück Mist. Danke, Wacken. Das war Megaherz.
355. There it is. Ah, we didn't get to see him dive into the crowd. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oh well, can't always get what you want, right? I was really hoping it was going to climb the turnbuckle, but we didn't get that. All right. As the song goes, it's a really good song. It is. It's got all the things I look for in a very basic, very simple, but energetic and driving song at a slower, not at a fast pace. You know what I mean? Not like 160 beats per minute, but at the same time, the drive and the energy are there. Very much like a Rammstein song. You know, it has that same feel, it has that same energy, it has that same drive. And I like that. I do like that. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Megaherz with Miststück. This was a request from Java Devil, and this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I thought about it, and I think the score I have here is right where it needs to be. I'll give you my reasons, I promise. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, impressive song? No. Very simple song. Very easy to follow song. The riff is ridiculously easy to follow. Would I even go as far as to say mind-blowing? No, definitely not. Would I go as far as to say great? Still no. I still wouldn't go that far. It is a really good song, though. It is got a really good feel. It does have a really good drive. It's got really good energy. The riff from the guitar, very Rammstein-ish. You know, that the 7 to the 8, you know, da-da-da-da, you know, so 7 8s, and then from the 8 to the, you know, flat 9. It's just, you know, it's like D E E F. You know, it's just it's very, very reminiscent of something that Rammstein would do, but at the same time, they're not Rammstein. It's a little, how should I put this? It's not as thick, and it's not as crunchy as Rammstein sounds. It's like, I hate to say this, but I saw this in the comments before. It's like Rammstein light. You know what I mean? It's what it kind of sounds like. Vocally, though, it doesn't sound anything like Rammstein at all. It's a very different vocal style. I like his approach actually to vocals. I do. I think I said that in the last reaction I did to Megaherz. I really dig this vocalist style. It fits this band like a glove. It absolutely does. Very guitar and bass driven, but at the same time, from an energy standpoint, the drums set the feel. No question about that. The drums absolutely set the feel and the pacing of the song, the tone of the song, the direction of the song. But as far as the energy goes, that's coming from the guitar. And one of the main reasons that can happen is because the riff that the guitar player is playing is so simple. And that leaves him free to do a lot more when it comes to pushing the song forward with what he's playing, as opposed to, you know, trying to be all technical and stuff like that. So it's a simple song, yes, but very effective without question. The crowd was into it for the most part. I saw a few people there who were kind of like, you know, those are the people that are not even there to see them. They're there to see like one specific band, and they could care less about the rest of the bands. That's one of the reasons why I usually will not go to festivals as a spectator, because I don't see the reason to go to a festival to see just a band or even two bands. Now, if half the band's there I'm interested in seeing, yeah, I'll go. Absolutely. Sure, no problem. But just to see one or two bands, no, I won't do it. And the main reason is, one of the main reasons is because I don't want to be bored. I really don't. You know, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of times where I'll be at a festival where there's a lot of bands playing and I just don't care about those bands, and I'm going to be bored. Then again, you know, by being there at a festival, you do get exposed to a lot of new bands. You do get exposed to a lot of new music, and not so much being there as a spectator, but being in festivals and playing at festivals, you know, where I have to be there all day long. You do see bands that you've never heard of before, and you do end up liking them. You do end up having an appreciation for them. And next thing you know, you become a fan. So I see both sides of the coin. I do. I see both sides of the argument. And they're both perfectly valid. So I'm not going to sit here and say which one's better, which one's worse, which one's right, and which one's wrong. It's all up to personal taste and personal choice. But as far as this song goes, I'm not sure where in the set list the song was. It feels like the concert was wrapping up. It feels, I don't know if this was the last song, but this was either the last song, second to last song, or third to last song. I'll put my money on that right now. I'm not sure which one it was, but I feel like this was towards the end. I'd be lying if I said I loved everything about the live performance. The lead vocalist did a great job of engaging the crowd, moving around, creating the energy, creating the stage presence. He did a great job of that. Everybody else, the bassist, the drummer, the guitar player, really didn't do a whole lot when it came to any of that. They were pretty much just standing in place and playing, which I've never been a big fan of, especially since the lead singer's not on the stage with them. And that's kind of the thing, believe it or not, that kind of bugged me. There was this clear separation between the band and the singer from a visual standpoint. Now, why was that? I don't know. Did it have to do with that ring being there? It possibly. Maybe that ring is part of their show, and maybe that's what he does. I don't know. Maybe he saw that there was a ring there and he decided to take advantage of it and get in the ring and walk around and stuff like that, and perform to the crowd inside the ring, which is fine, I guess, except for the fact that now there's this gap between the band and the vocalist. And I talked about this earlier about, you know, being together in one unit and not having that separation where all of a sudden it's no longer the band plus this guy. You know what I mean? Whether it be the vocalist or a guitar player or whatever, that's the last thing you want. You want your band to have a cohesive look. You never want to make it look like there's any kind of separation or division within the band. And at least to me, it kind of looked that way. Now, like I said, maybe that was all planned. Maybe that ring was there to be part of their show. It's very possible. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. I was a little disappointed that the lead singer didn't climb up the turnbuckle and, you know, suicide off into the crowd. I'm kind of depressed about that. What a great opportunity that would have been. But I understand there's a liability issue there, number one. Number two, he probably didn't want to take a chance on, you know, either hurting him. Well, okay, this ties with number one. He didn't want to take a chance on hurting himself, or worse, hurting anyone in the crowd when he jumps into them. Especially if it wasn't planned. And, you know, for legality reasons, it may not be in their rider, it may not be in their contract, and Vodka could turn around and sue the pants off the band. So I get it. I understand it. Just what a great opportunity that would have been. No, but that did not affect the score. That was just me personally. You know, that's just my own personal thing. But That did not affect the score at all. Don't worry. No, but a 7.4, I feel really good about that score. It's a really good song. It is. It's got really good energy, really good drive. The vocals fit the song like a glove. I love what was happening within the guitar playing and the bass playing with the nice chunky sound without sounding like, okay, the chords they were playing, Rammstein-ish, yes, but it didn't sound tonally like Rammstein. It had their own tone to it. So I dug it. It's a really good song. I would definitely listen to the song again. Absolutely, without question, I would listen to the song again. So yeah, 7.4, I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So 7.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.